I never know when the live gonna start, so I said forget it. Let Mike start first. Good morning, good morning. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Mama Ann? How you doing? So happy to see you, Susan. How you doing, sis? And y'all, let's send some prayers out and some love out for our sister Tina. She got a migraine that's blinded her this morning. One thing we know, if we know Sister Tina, we know I bet she listening. I bet she trying to open her eyes. And you know how I know? Because she bothered to send a text in all her pain. She got a heart so big. I promise you, her heart is so big and she cares so much. But we care about you, Sister Tina. So get you some rest. Close them eyes. I sent her a text. She sent me a text this morning. I just sent her back a text. Rest. Because I knew she'd be sitting there trying to read it. If I wrote something, she'd be sitting there trying to read it. I'd be giving her a straight. Because some people don't even care. You'll be sending a message like, I can't even see. I can't talk. And they'll send you back a message so long you'll be like, how am I supposed to read that? How am I supposed to read that? I don't know. One man band. I love that name. I love that name because I know in life that's what I got to be, a one-man band. A one-man band. But I'm willing to play with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to put our music together. But trust me, when it all falls down, I'm a one-man band and I was born a twin. You understand me? Let me speak to everybody. Let me say good morning before we catch up on this week. Sean, because it's been a week. Hasn't it been a week? I mean, it's been such a week. Just John, how you doing, baby? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see who else up in this building. I think I see Corn's mom. She up in here, I guess. Hey, sis. Hey, Corn's mom. Virgin C, sis, how you doing? My sweet potato, how you doing? BB, how you doing? We made it, BB. We made it. Villanova, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning to you. Oh my God. They're going together to take down content creators. It just is exactly what I'm over here saying. Pure bullying. There's no way people that bully each other can get together and take down people. Like, they just don't make sense to me. I don't give a damn who you are. Like, unless you truly became cool not to take down each other. Just to say, you know what, when I did it, I was wrong. I don't care. And take them down for what? If you taking them down because they doing wrong, good. If you taking them down because they doing what you do, that's petty. If you taking them down because they racist, that's good. If you taking them down because they are hanging around with petties and all that, that's good. If you are taking them down because, yeah, take them down. Take them down. Come together. Henry's mom, come together, please. Please come together and take them down. Please do. But you can't be taking people down and hanging with people that's the things people trying to take down. Like, you can't, you can't be text messaging, hanging out, cash apping, super chatting people in the Klan, people who say they want to lynch black folks, people who hate the Jews, people who say that all the Mexicans, even the ones born here, is all worthless. You can't be hanging with them and telling me you want to take nobody down. You can't be hanging with people that call funeral homes and tell me how you want to take down people because they did some screenshots. You can't do that. You can't threaten people kids and tell me you want to take down people who threaten people kids. You can't. You can't. You can't play a whole race against something that's real that you don't give a fuck about and then tell me you taking down shit. YouTube should take y'all down. How dare? How dare? How dare you? The both of you, how dare you? And I'm glad I have watched all the shit. Because ain't nobody got to tell me what y'all done. Ain't nobody got to tell me that y'all are evil. Did anybody hear that, what is it called? The Purge? The Purge Amber did? I still had this much faith in them. I still did. I still did. That same principle, everybody think that I'm so fucked up for thinking like, hurt people. It just give me a chance not to hate you. That's what it keeps me from doing. But when I heard that, it didn't make me hate her. It let me know how many people she hated. It let me know by any means she'd take anybody down, and it didn't matter if they was right or wrong. But then most importantly, I heard that in your child because they felt the same thing I felt. Like, is this real? Have you really hit the end? Because, see, one thing I know about if a real purge hit us right now, it'd be a hell of a race war. It'd be white people running up in black homes. It'd be black people running up in white homes. It'd be nasty. It'd be more than stealing. So to glorify any disaster like that and say that anything on YouTube is sending us there. If YouTube's sending you to court, if YouTube is sending you to jail, if YouTube is sending you to the grave, if YouTube is sending you to go murk somebody, if YouTube is sending you to go rob somebody, if YouTube is sending you to a Ku Klux Klan meeting, you need to unlog. You need to get up out of here. You really do. Like, real talk. You don't need a team to tell you that. You don't need no part. And what's with all these bad bitches that need a team? What's with all these bad bitches need a whole crew? I'd come out here and say the same thing I'm saying if it was nobody up in this chat. Like, what is this all about? What is it where I'm wrong if I call you out because you a tidbit racist and you're doing racist shit? No, I'm sorry. I'm bad. Now Danny the wrong one up in the building. You know. And they ain't got to be talking about taking me down. It's just saying, how y'all coming together to take anybody down? Y'all gonna play the videos when she was taking you down? You gonna play the video when you sat and said how her son beat on his pregnant girlfriend until she lost her baby? You gonna play that video? Is that gonna be part of the takedown? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm asking for a friend. And the saddest part is in all this, I like Amber more than I like Sealam. But I don't like what has been represented if you said it ain't you. I don't like that. Because in it, who you smacked in the face several times was black people in general. Every last one of them. And see, y'all seem to think the YouTube is only this sector. If y'all want to grab in and start coming together, I'm going to come with every black sector in YouTube and let them know what you stand for. It's easy to be bigger than what you asking about. And then you know who you're going to have to go get? Call Sweaty. She real close to him. Go get them Klans members, you know. Go get them. She speak on them highly. They highly represented. She got high-ranking members in her family. I'm sure you can get them. I'm sure y'all do too. I'm sure y'all do too. And I'm sure it's people that got them in their family and they still ain't racist. Go fucking figure. Quit playing with me. I don't hear about nothing that silly. On a Sunday morning, we supposed to be recapping the week. Selfie, how you doing, sis? Yeah, because everybody around here is sensitive. That's why everybody around here in this sector. That's why everybody in this sector be like, oh, and they do it in other sectors too. But in this one, we just speaking about because these parties come from this. In this sector, it's like I'm either in some BS. So if you say some BS, you must be cloud chasing off my name. No, maybe I'm just calling you out, and I could care if nothing comes out of it. But I'm not gonna sit here quiet. I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here kissing your ass. I don't give a damn how many subs you got. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about when you get your check. Nothing. I don't. I don't. But you know what I do care? When I'm sitting and supporting and loving on you, and you are stomping on my race. When you can play videos where somebody throwing, the video was really about like this how ends be. Why you got that on your thing anyway? So even if it was just a black on black thing, why'd you have it on yours? Because you were doing it on some racial stuff for all the white people that you knew to see and be like, this how ends act. You might as well have a video on your thing that said, this how monkeys act. This how orangutans act. But see, we don't keep justifying that. We gonna justify that. We gonna keep justifying BS. the biggest things that tear this country down, racism. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. And then we gonna knock people for saying we did it. Around here in the jealous world, they'd be like, "Oh, you got more super chats. I'm mad because you got super chats. Oh, I'm mad because it was this many people in your room. Why was you just sitting watching somebody room? Mama Lovey, how you doing, Queen? How you doing? But you just sitting around watching somebody video to count how many people was in there. I don't hate watch nobody. I watch to see what you gonna say. I watch to get entertained. I watch to be informed. Cause see, unlike everybody else, I go get every side of the story. Y'all want to hear what somebody told you and go off that, even though they keep changing the story. I'm gonna go listen to all the stories, whether I like you or not. You know what I love? I love the truth. I love the truth. I don't know about y'all. I don't like somebody so much I'm gonna live in their lie. That's your problem. Then they'll be, oh, you didn't know this happened. I know about all this stuff. Don't you notice some of the stuff I'm saying about you I wasn't saying before, but I knew it. Nobody had to tell it to me. But I also know how to sit still and play chess and be calculated. I know that too. And I know how to wait till you take that rope and tie it completely around your neck and hang yourself. And that's not to say take your life. That means just you are you are sinking your own ship. Come on. Around here, we get mad at people because they made some jokes about somebody, but we will respect and support and defend a person who comes on. And a lot of us deal with. First of all, let me tell y'all this, because this week been a week. This week has dealt with everything. Just like as far as in YouTube, they done dealt with everything. They done came out the bags. We dropping F-bombs. We got people don't know what they friends are, because they don't know what's going on, because people acting a fool. We got people testing mental health, but being out there acting a fool, and we defending it. We're defending the fool. We got domestic violence. We got, you know what I'm saying? Just... And then it deflects us from the fact that really we also got people saying, I'm tired of these bullies, these same bullies. These same people that stay attached. Not the people they pulling in. I'm talking about the people, the originals. They just making noise. And then some of the originals who actually, they not making noise like that. They fighting what they fighting. We can say whatever we want. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you can say whatever we want about people. I'm a free thinker. I am a free thinker. When I think of some of the originals, Amber, she's the original, to coming over here and coming in YouTube, period, not over here, in YouTube, period, and drawing off emotions, feelings, and fear on people. That's what she did. That's what she did. And for every time she did that, she got close with those people. And it hurt people. People who cared about her for real. People rooting for her for real. I was rooting for Amber to not let people, even if she was out here doing stuff back then, I was rooting for her not to let people like hold her to that. Stand in front of her, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Be who you are, fight, be that bitch. I was with that. Buck 100%. I was tired of hearing about people talking about her snatch, talking about what she was doing with it. I was tired of it. And I thought, because as a woman, you get tired of us being degraded all the time about the thing that makes us so precious. This thing, the V spot. This is a very special thing. It's so special that as a woman, when it doesn't act right or it gives us problems, we feel like less than a woman. So when I hear anybody doing that, I'm gonna be like, I'm a woman first. I'm a woman first. It don't matter what color I am. I'm a woman first. So I'm always gonna be on the fight for that. So I was rooting for you. And I got high respect for Heidi as a person. So in that, I was rooting because, like, hey, you cool. So when people cool people, I respect them for that. That's where you get your respect line for me, that I got respect for somebody you fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So I was all on that. But to be honest with you, like when the Yates happened, I said it. Like, you know what? I made my peace with it because it reopened everything. When I watched Brooke playing that My Auntie's Advice yesterday, it really reminded me how much that hurt. It really reminded me. He said he gonna bark at him, walk out the front door. They didn't even walk around the side. You gonna bark at them the whole time? No, just give them a minute, okay? They'll be gone. They're just going out. Maybe they're going to church. It's Sunday. Be nice. Anyway, and so like I said, I was giving her banks on that. And then when I was watching Auntie's Advice, what it reminded me of was like how that hurt because I know what it's like to be black. I know. And I know that sometimes you get these Caucasians that they jump up like they came to save a black. I don't need you to save me. I need you to hear me. And it's stuff like that that make people that's why there are gonna be some blacks that are never gonna trust a white. Never, because of stuff like that. They not gonna see nothing else. And I'm not gonna let you keep playing with people like that. I'm not. I ain't never sold out. I stand firm in this. Proud in it. So proud in it that I know I'll speak up. And I won't care how many subs you got. And I won't care how many bullies you know. And I don't care how many tech people you got. And how many people could look up I don't care about stuff like that. Like I said, I was born black. They always looking you up. They always checking your record. They always running your name. That's the world I live in. So if you think that scares me, nah, it just reminds me. It reminds me that it's people like you and everybody ain't you. And I'm thankful. And let me tell y'all, when you come up in my building, I don't give a damn what race you are. I give a damn you wear a crown. Put that on. Put your crown on and act like you somebody. Show me you a real boss. Show me you a real chief. Show me something. Because let me tell you, if I walked in the room right now and they was talking about Dome and all white people, I'd speak up and I'd walk out that room. So if you sitting in the room with anybody talking about doing it to man, I love you. Good night. We don't need to talk. We don't need to talk. If you running videos like ends be like, if you throwing up a Martin Luther King thumbnail to disrespect a black person, bye-bye. Thank you. God bless you and good night. Hey, I got family members that if I told what Muz did, they'd be trying to see if there's any way she could have charges pressed on her. Now, y'all know on the internet when we do family interviews, that's a family I'd love to see be interviewed so they could say what they need to say to her. So maybe then all those people over there who justifying it could see it from the other side of the track. They could see it from then they could say, Danny, just keep bringing that up about Muz. It was so many months ago. I didn't know it had a time limit on hate. I didn't know that was a time limit. You could stop it. I didn't know. But see, to me, like I said, y'all worried about who doing the baddest things on here. How about you just stop doing the bad things you doing? Danny ain't called none of y'all families. I ain't looked none of y'all up on Facebook. I barely look at your Instagrams, even if I'm subscribed, because I barely be on Instagram. I don't go look up your shit. I don't listen when I'm talking about you. I ain't playing no video. I'm worried my bond. And see, I don't lie so much that I gotta play it so I could make up some shit or brainwash you while I'm talking to you about this video I'm playing. I don't. So I don't do that. I don't go look you up. I don't pay for files on you. I don't stop and get text messages about you. I don't take screenshots to send to somebody else about you. I don't sit on phones for hours with group people and talk about you. I ain't in a group chat talking about you. So I can say whatever I want to say because I'm not doing none of that shit. But some of you mofos want to get up and put the fist in the air when somebody say something about you and you doing all the shit. Stop. You worried about somebody's friend and your friends is that shitty. Don't worry about my friends. Let me have my shitty friends and you have your shitty friends. And maybe one day we can be friends. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. But you know what I'm saying? Come on, in my puffy voice. And why would you want to be friends with a bunch of blacks and be friends with a bunch of people who say they want to kill blacks? You want to see your black friends get killed? Because they're not your black friends. Sound like what they are is your black people you want to help get lynched. Sound like you want to set them up. Because you think that low of them. You think black people aren't educated. But you shouldn't, because that whole team of black people you put together at first were way educated. Lawyers, teachers, dentists. They were very educated. And you embarrassed them by having them fight for a cause for them, standing by you, for you to decide it just wasn't even that important no more. Who cares? And you have a right to do that. But usually it's not the person who starts it who does it. Because nobody could have fought with you. Nobody could have cared. People could have been like, well, at the end of the night, why were you talking to him? And especially because you married. But they didn't. He wasn't your brother, your husband, your baby daddy. He wasn't nothing. But they fought the cause for that word. And good thing Sharp didn't take it serious. Because by the time they would have took it serious, you would have went to when they called you for court and said, no, I changed my mind. I take back my statements. I take back my petitions. Then you wonder why people don't sign petitions. You wonder why by the time Yates' petition came out, there was a lot of people who wanted to sign it. And they didn't. Because they didn't have time when people got enough subs, or when people found a new friend and got enough cash apps, or whatever it is they get that makes them stop fighting for the cause, that they'd stop. And we lions pride. So like I said, I never do it. And so like I said, if you're wrong for saying that, then I'm going to be wrong for the rest of my life. But nowhere I'm going to go in the earth am I going to hang with anybody who's sitting there talking like that. I'm not. And we don't hang together. Like I said, I probably had more respect for you than you had for me because I'm black. So I know you didn't really have respect for me like that. Because it's no way. It's no way. Because I'm not white and never be white. And matter of fact, white people did the worst things to my people ever in life. And I love the people I love, not because they're white. Because they're good people from the soul, from the heart, and from the, you know what I'm saying? That's why I love them. I don't. So when white people do something bad like what you're doing, or hanging with people that do this type of stuff, I don't go turn on them. I don't start saying stuff to them that hurt the whole race. I don't. Because they didn't do it. Matter of fact, I know they wouldn't do it. So I don't even question them. I question exactly who's doing it. And I know it's others like them, and I wouldn't be with them either. When Trayvon Martin was killed, I lost a lot of Caucasian friends. When they spoke the way they did. When they made statements like, well, maybe you shouldn't wear a hood. You know how many young men wear hoods? Hoodies? But all of them ain't getting shot. When Obama became president, I lost some Caucasian. And I won't stop. And I will never stop. And let me tell you something. When Trump was president and he had people so turned against Mexicans, I had Mexican friends that were born here. And they were treated like trash. I turned on those people who did it. When they turned on my Asian friends because the virus came out here and they was putting it on all of them. And they was saying, wait a minute, I am not even Chinese. I'm going to turn on any injustice, because an injustice anywhere puts a threat on an injustice everywhere. The day I let you come up in here with your buddy who talking about lynching black folks and all that, it's the day I look up and one of my brothers is gone. And I let you in the door with him. No, thank you. I'm not that person. I hate when something you brought into the world is what is tearing up the world. Something you hang out and brought around people is what's going to destroy the people you brought it around. Nah, honey, I don't do that. And don't let me do that to you. If you bringing me around your people and I'm making any of your people, your friends, your homie, your kids, and I'm doing something wrong, get me away from them. Jen, I've watched everybody. I told y'all, pray for Jen. You want to do something. Pray for it. No. Everybody had a clue, And she's out here running amok. She says things with her mouth that could get your life taken. She says things with her mouth that could get you arrested. I openly deal with mental health. And some days I can't get my ass out the bed because it's overwhelming me with thoughts and stuff like that. But the moment I start, any of us, that's why I'm going to be everywhere with this one right here. Because when it comes to this mental health, it makes me so aggravated. That's why when we have mass shootings and stuff and people name mental health, it makes people look at mental health in that's it. That one day you just have a break and you destroy everybody else's life with that's not the truth. It's people feeding the fire that you're trying to put out. We shouldn't be speaking on this chick like because it's like a few, like a cray-cray of cray-cray. Even when you talk, she ain't listening to nothing you're saying. But Jewel's great read on her. I wish I got one word for her. Silence. Like silence. Like there's nothing else she should do but silence the phone, silence her mouth, to silence her brain. Because until this thing calms down, just like right now, mine is going everywhere. Mine is going to a place where knowing that there's going to be some people right now so on their favorite content creator that they don't realize they're saying, I'm a racist too. They're saying, I'll stalk your dead people's family. Oh my God. They saying I will call the prison about your son. They saying it's okay. It's okay. And then y'all want to tell me about some heifers that said some stuff. Ooh, this worse than saying some stuff. I'm in protective custody, but I'm about to link up with the person who gave out my address on live. And together we gonna take down these messy bitches. Y'all gonna grab Ski Mask on the road. Y'all gonna go tell him what some of these blacks been saying about him. So he could help go say some more venom about him and y'all could feel like women. Yeah, like I said, please. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. I'm not gonna do that. J Fed, how you doing? Peace and Q's, how you doing? My selfie, how you doing? Just Doom, how you doing, little bro? How you doing? How you doing? Yasmina, how you doing? How you doing? Nino, man, too. He said no justice, no peace. Y'all know he predominantly black with a patch of white. And he speaks Spanish. He a lot. He learning Arabic. Pat, how you doing? How you doing? But yeah, so like I said, when it comes to stuff like that, I'm like, come on, y'all. Come on. And here's the thing. They should have subscribers because it's people who think just like that. And it's people waiting to hear somebody do that. And then somebody sitting right in their chat saying, I can't stand black people. I'm a diss some more. You ever notice you talk about one of them, what kind of trolls come into your chat? The ones that say Nigga, Nigger. They spell it out. They break it down. That's what you get. But then when you say, man, this is all race, and then they say, no, it's not. No, it's not. And then, like I said, a lot of these chicks don't fall with each other. got into it, argued with each other, said some mean shit about each other. But certain ones have took it to race. Certain ones always got the conversation where the person said the racist shit. You know, they was always there saying it to them. They were saying it to them. I'm like I said, I'm not afraid of nobody because they white. I'm not afraid of nobody. That's like me being ashamed of myself because somebody had more money than me. Didn't I tell y'all what somebody eat don't make me shit? Mm. Huh? Didn't I say that? It don't. What I care about is at the end of the night, the stuff I'm saying I wouldn't do on here, I wouldn't do. Now, I'm told you. When we was going through the George Floyd, which was also at the same time that Amber was rising black people to fight against racism. We were going through looting through the country. Because George Floyd died pissing on himself, begging for his mother with a white knee in his neck. And you was playing with black folks, but you want us to forget that part. See, everybody wants to override that part and don't say it because then, you know, that might sound too deep. Then, no, that's really what was going on, yo. And when that was going on, hey, when little white kids was getting on doing the George Floyd challenge, I was busting. I didn't give a come for your grown-ups. I'm never going to stand for anything like that. Ever. Y'all think that's funny? If you think that's funny, if you think that's okay, I know there's no way we could be around each other. Because would it be funny if every time the police pulled over a white kid, they put a gun to his head with their finger on a trigger? So if he made any move, it could be his last one? Would that be funny? Would it be funny if you saw any other race laying on the floor, peeing on themselves, screaming, crying for their mama? As they begged for their life, as the law, as police officers stood around and nobody said this is too much? Oh, I guess that would be funny. Where? Because when there's a shooting in a school, I don't say, oh, it's okay, them white kids. They didn't touch us. I never did that. So if you running around moving like that, don't move with me. I don't give a fuck if you got 10 billion subscribers, because I know what you got 10 million racists with you. And see, unlike some people, I don't got to go to one group. I will grab every group that knows that no justice, no peace, and I'll pull them together. Then I tell y'all, I'm about connections. I'm about connecting with every side that's going to do something. Not all the sides that's going to sit back and laugh at this, then cry when we having massacres. No, Booney. I'm going to cry before the massacre so I could do something. Better know who I am. You better. No justice, no peace. No peace. How y'all got justice over here? Who been took down over here for doing something wrong? That's why it's no peace over here. AT2, how you doing? How you doing? Virgie C, how you doing? Is that my cat? AT2, you know it. You done had the eye surgery. I be trying to look at the screen like I could really see. Hey, I really be trying to. I be flexing sometimes, y'all. I be like, hey, cat, how you doing? I see. Hold on, she might get both her initials today. You just JJ. Even though Just Jules is broke down to JJ, you JJ right now. I gave you that back. But you ain't JAY no more. See, you be doing it, I'm telling you. Mustang, how you doing? Oh, see, I told you. That's why I did a live like Hugh Hefner the other day. I won't hesitate. Y'all know I will stretch it out. See, because I'm telling y'all, sometimes your favorite content creator is behind you in there. They are cutting their toenails, butt stanking neck. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's behind that thing. That's why they had what they call camera sluts. They come in. Wait, let me do some Zerg shit. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I could do because, you know, when they have a slip, they always doing the wildest shit. You like, what? Why were you doing that? Why you was recording? You know what I mean? How do you have a camera slip and come back like this? Like when you just sitting with your finger up your nose? Like what was going on? Did you slip on purpose? If you see what you did, she slipped on purpose. I mean, not slip. You fully recorded your shorty on purpose. How about I said it? Hey, that's what I wanted to say to her, what I was talking about. Like, I only talking because I live it. Anybody bucking with me, believe me, that's a privilege. Believe me, that's a privilege. Cause see what you'll learn. Most people give you everything they got, like with just their connections to life in the beginning. No, I want to know you genuinely got love for me, and and then we can go. You'll learn. So it's a privilege. I want to see everything around me elevate. I don't want nothing stagnant. I don't want nothing on the ground. I don't want friends that when I'm with other friends, we talk about how they less than us. I don't want that. Who do that? Who do that? Losers. People who never had none. Hey, a broke mofo, because a couple of dollars got them dancing. Bands make them dance. Bands. Some people be like, what? Please. I do be wondering what people be doing behind their avatar. Unless you hear this. Let's play Name That Behind the Avatar. Christina, how are you doing? Both of my wrists are broke. Get me in. Get me in. Get me in. Girl, you better know one thing about me. When I think something funny, I don't let it go till I stop thinking it's funny. How about that? I don't give a damn if nobody else laughing. As long as it still tickle my fancy, as long as I'm still hitting the blunt thing, I get bent. I'm tell you, I'm gonna get bent. I'm gonna come up on the room, get bent, 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 bent. She get bent. She get bent. You're a loser. And then she keep comparing her to me. We can't be on the same thing. I never have a video. I'll be like, see, I ain't even gonna say the racial slur for them just to say it. But I ain't no. They be like, I wouldn't. I don't give a damn what they be like. Oh, knee surgery. Oh, anytime I think about the knees, like if my knee pop, I've been coming down some stairs, and your knee. I don't know if anybody's ever had that, but when I was younger, you could take my kneecap and move it, like it would move. My grandma used to tell me I was gonna have bad knees when I got older. Every time my knee get out, I'm like, grandmommy. Yes. I would rather fall forever standing up for justice and against racism than for no reason at all. I promise you that. I promise you that I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. And like I told y'all before, some people stand around and talk about what's going on. I actually do stuff. You know how people talk about what they gonna do, and there are people, many, who do it. You'd be surprised. I've fed the homeless. I've helped build a shelter. Yes, that's right. When I was with a group and they bought a shelter, bought a building, I helped put the drywall up with them. I helped with them putting down the floors and the tile on the floor. We helped get the beds. I called the Palmer House Hotel myself and got sheets and pillows for those 50 women and children. I have done the done. I have marched down the street with mothers who lost their children screaming, your son is my son. I have done the do. I have done man, baby. I done danced the dance. I done walked the walk. I done, man, Booney. You better stand down. Joshua, how you doing? I did it. I ain't got to talk it because I lived it. I ain't got to talk it because I lived it. So if I'm sitting here saying, girl, this ain't right, it ain't right. If it's so right, let's go to everywhere and put it out there. Let's get it. Everybody. Let's see what they say. Let's just go to different sectors and see what they got to say. Now, every racist sector we go into it probably like, where are these people at? I want to meet them. Who are these people? They sound like future kids of mine. Mm-hmm. Now, but sometimes you got to say stuff how it really happened. You know, we always sugarcoat. Here's when everybody want to be so, when you want to go give the details of what happened to George Floyd. When you want to talk about that, people are like, come on, let's not go there, let's not go there. But then we'll come on here and we'll degrade a whole race with subliminals and all kind of stuff. And that's okay. We'll keep doing that. How many times these people done played on anything and then they say the N-word and they keep playing it, playing it, playing it, playing it. Don't you know when something keeps happening, it makes people like, what is it called when you get immune? You know? Because you just keep hearing it. So you know, start thinking that's what they do. We don't even get a shock. Every time you hear that word out of one of their mouths, if you against it, you should get a shock in your body. Something should fire up from your feet into your soul, through your whole soul that says, I hate these motherfuckers acting like this, and I won't stand with them. I won't go hate watch them. I won't go watch them. I'm not going to talk about them. I just, unless I'm telling what they did so people can know. I said that about John Yates, didn't I? It's wrong. Wrong is wrong. And right is right. And that's it. Like I said. And everybody always want to push all these fires. Then let's do a truce. I got a truce. Stop doing what you're doing. That's the truth. That nobody has nothing to say. And it's just, because that's all everybody doing. Both their channels is built on calling people out, saying this or saying what they've been through. And that's it. Somebody else is doing it. And like I said, I'm not invested into it like that because to me, this needs something bigger. This needs the calling of Google, like in real life. This is ridiculous. I've watched these people subliminally even tell people to stop watching people report people. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like you said, somebody just said in my chat earlier, they coming together to take people down. I don't want to take none of these motherfuckers down. They don't mean that much to me, but I'm not going to sit here and act like I want to dance with anybody who hangs with people who want to lynch black men and want all black men dead. I got a lot of brothers, friends, homies, nephews, and sons. I got a stepdad. I got a lot of men in my family, a lot of male cousins. So if they all dead, that would really impact and hurt me very much so. And you do know that according to the United States of America, if you got a drop of black in you, black. So does that mean every black man? I'm just confused. I don't know. I don't know, but either way it goes, it sounds pretty tragic. And I can't hang with nobody who want to do that. I can't hang with nobody who want to do that. Like I said, if I told you, hey, my buddy over here said all white people should be dead, would y'all want to be around me or them? If I came and said, my buddy said, if you Mexican, they put in your throat to the... Would you want to be with me or them? Would you have to be Mexican to be offended? Would you have to be black to be offended? Would you have to be white to be offended? No justice, no peace. No just. That's the definition of an entitled white woman. When you think that nobody should feel what you did, but only feel you. And not feel the pain of what you did. Wow. This is the real America. This is the real greater America where everybody of every race who want to do better will stand up. And that's the truth. Not divide. We've been divided since the beginning of America. And it ain't worked yet. So if you want to live off the divide, run off the divide, and help spread the divide, you can have everybody who run with you. And I don't have no, I'm not going to sit and be calling out your subs and saying their name. That's disrespect. But I know that's what they believe in. And I'm still hollering, no justice, no peace. And I'm still telling you, sis, stand for standing in solidarity. I'm still telling you that. And I'm still telling you that nobody every day that you wake up is another day you could change. Because like I told y'all, I used to literally black fist in the air so much, I did not like white people. I did not like what they did. I did not like what they stood for. But I learned that how could I ever want love in a world that I'm hating? So I got better and did better. And really, I stand by and live on what I am saying. So, yeah, so like I said, I'm not. Nothing against it. I'm gonna keep watching. Like I said, I was watching so much last night. I don't even know, y'all. I fell asleep, woke up early again in the middle of the night. I was watching King Payne. Then I watched some Sean David Wade. I watched Brooke. I slipped back. I fell asleep when I was. I think Margene just went off. I put on something else. I forget what I put on after Margene because I was actually watching that and I just passed out. And I woke up and Sean David Wade was playing. You know what I'm saying? Then I was up, like I said, and I was tubing. I was tubing. New here, LRM. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the kingdom. Thank you for coming in with your crown on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, you know, you have to. A lot of us have a mic and this camera in front of us, and some of us don't have a mic. But we had this camera in front of us, and we'll say the same old dumb shit they saying out there. If that's what you feel and you believe and you just, follow it, say all the wrong things in the world, then do it. But I only got one chance to make these statements because they'll live forever. And I have to live it. Like I said, I could take y'all out here and I'm going to cuss a mofo in a minute. I ain't going to play with nobody. That's not who I am. But I'm also going to love a person all the way. I work 3 days a week because I need to get out. I'm going into surgery. But that's a whole nother story. I work 3 days a week. And anybody who know me know I won't hesitate out of my own money to pay for homeless people to eat at my job. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. Unapologetically, I'm a free thinker. I'm a free speaker. And I care about people even when most of my life, other than the people that love me, most people didn't care about me. They turned and talk shit. I was a teen mama. I dropped out of high school. I got a GED. I failed that mofo twice before I got it. Let me tell you something. So people always have something to say about you. I'm dyslexic. They always got something to say about you. I got PTSD, OCD. People always got something to say about you, booty. But I'm here to say something better because I am something better. I'm a queen. I wear a crown. So I come up in here with a crown on. Y'all do too. And it's much respected. It's much respected. I don't judge you from where you came from. Matter of fact, that just lets me know how far you came. That's it. That's it. We all got a past. And some of us are clowning in our present. It's okay, though. It's with love. It's with love. Now, y'all know, look, it's 10:07. Let me front like I ain't got to be at the gig at 10:30. See what happened when you live a block away from your job? You would just stall to the end. I'll be walking out of here at 10:21 and shit. I walked out yesterday at 9:55. I had to be there at 10. Now I had the nerve to walk up and somebody go be sitting there talking about, what time you open? I said, baby, at 10. It is 9:59. I'm going to need you to get yourself together. Can't stand when people be trying to get you to do something early. Like, what? What you doing here so early? How you beat me to work? All these people. That's right. We can't all be one thing, J Fed. We can't. So when we up in here wearing a crown, that's why, let me tell you something. When I started the kingdom, I thought, how can I let everybody know from the gate that I see you just for you? You know what I mean? I don't see you coming in talking about, JJ must be selfie. Bougie, whose chat you used to be in? Because that's who you are. And that's what you mean. No. What I say is you wear your own crown. So you represent your ancestors, your upbringing, your challenges, you know what I'm saying? That is you. And when you could come up in here, no matter who, if you see people you don't like, whatever, and still laugh and communicate and give love and spread love, that's a crown. And the crown is heavy. See, people think I ain't got enough team, y'all. I ain't got enough team. When whispers, how you doing? Yes. It changed me for the better. It changed me for the better. It gave me a reason to live until I realized that I was the reason from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But at first it was my love. I loved them more than I loved myself. And I would tell people that if I didn't love them, I wouldn't fight because I'd have gave up. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, at the end of the night, you know what I'm saying? I want better. And in the archy of how it's supposed to go, our kids are supposed to bury us. I don't want to leave my kids in a world where people don't even stand up. They don't even stand up. If I'm gone in 20 years from now, one of my grandkids is fighting the fight, or their kids is fighting, my great grandkids is fighting the fight. I want them to be able to go to this internet and know my grandma been fighting the fight. They gonna know it already, but see, in case somebody else didn't know, it was right here. It ain't gonna be they came on, their grandma was on here calling all racial slurs to everybody. Their grandma was up on here slutting and buttoning. Why would I want them to see me like that? If everybody lying on you and dogging you, it's on you to show me who you are. And I'll believe you. I'm showing y'all who I am. If you choose not to believe it, you want to put asterisks next to it and all this other stuff, you're doing that. But you want me to believe you are you as you give me lies? And you represent things that I would never represent, even to fake? To each his own. To each his own. To each his own. But like I said, somebody could come on a live and be like, hey, my granddaddy was a high-ranking member of the KKK, and so was my daddy. But if I came on here and said anything about the Panthers, I'd be something to stand against. I'd be an angry black. I'm angry that people could get on here and brag about stuff like that in a room where nobody gives a damn. How about that? But remember, around here, if you got enough this, you could buy your way out of being a racist. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't my ancestors. Get the fuck out of here. Please. Please. But y'all, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna run outside. Look at me. I'm gonna run outside with Nino before I go. I ain't got no time. But I'm gonna run Nino out one more time. And I'm going to go on and go to work. I guess get my butt there by 10:30. But now one of my favorite people, Sunday is my favorite day. We kick it up in there on Sunday. So I get real happy about Sunday. So and one of my favorite people is coming back. She got injured and I haven't seen her in January, and I just can't wait to see her. See, when you care about people, don't give the heart that the world gave you, but also don't stay around people who deserve that heart neither. Stay around people that make you feel good, that you can be who you really want to be, and you can love like you really want to love without fear. Because see, when you love like I do, no matter how much I love you, if you turn on me or you do some old racist nasty, I could cut you off so quickly, baby, because I love me. I love me. I love you too, Corn's mom, when I can see you in the chat, when I ain't blocking you. I be blocking you every other second. Every other second, like block, unblock, block, unblock. Nowadays I just ask Siri block Corn's mom. She was like, I cannot do that. What are you speaking? Right now, I'm just talking about anybody who is living like that, no particulars. When you talk about things like racism, that doesn't just have a person to it, unless somebody directly doing it. But that's a thing that people are doing. And it's going to be out there. It's not going to go away. I just don't want to be around it. You can't be in my camp. But now, before I was talking about Siwa and Amber. That's what I was talking about. And I was talking about how the last 2.5 years has been nothing but bringing in pure racism. So no matter what's going on, two white women on the panel arguing and they in the chat throwing the N-word. We like, where did I walk into? We just became the honorary diss? Yeah, because the same person keep doing the honorary diss and keep bringing them crowds around us. So I'm move around. Everybody else can stay. I'm move around. Let that be their problem over there. Comments will be out. I'll try you during. You have a blessed one too. I'll get back at y'all. I'll probably go live tonight about 7, between 7 and 8. But I'm gonna go work this shift. Oh, it's 10:14. Let me go work this shift, y'all. Let me get on up out of here because I'm gonna be when I have this surgery. I'm praying it go all good, but if not, I'm prepared for it to go just like it went the last time. But I'll be more on here. I won't be as active with reading the comments. So I'm gonna enjoy the days I can go to work. I'm gonna enjoy the days I can sit here and stare at this chat and talk shit. Because before that, look, I'm gonna be this. All right, y'all. I can't really read the chat. You probably have my buddy next to me reading it to me from my phone so I can hear it in my earpiece. I'm just playing. Guy got away. He got it. He got it. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Harmony, hey sis. Sis for now until you get on that lawsuit. I'm gonna get on them in this lawsuit. I'm gonna get on all of them. I'm gonna have to. My lawyer was supposed to show up this morning. He was, but he told me he was coming in the evening. I told everybody he's coming in the morning. He said, no, he's coming in the evening. I mean, come on, he's a whiteboard. He's really here right now in the other room, but he's asleep. That's my lawyer. But he will be here this evening. I'm leaving right on time, y'all. You see this? You see this? This is what we was just talking about. The lawsuit. Where's she at? Where's she at? Hold on, where's she at? Wait a minute. Where did she go? There she go. Oh, wait, I'm going every... Oh, see what got me pushing buttons I ain't trying to put. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's who the $8 billion lawsuit is against. I'm taking her down, my lawyer in the other room. He almost came in and made an appearance, but he reminded me I had to go to work in 14 minutes. But he was coming. Wait, what'd you say, attorney? Hold on, he said he coming. You didn't have to come in. I gotta go to work. You didn't have to let him know. Y'all, I swear I got about 4 pair of Ralph Lauren joggers, so you always gonna see me in them. Do you see that, Miss Lynn? This is the lawsuit. So as you can see, this is the signature of my lawyer right here. Right here. This is legal court papers. I hope y'all know this. Harmony was hurt by TL, but see, word on the curb is Harmony has hurt Danny because she got a lawsuit against me. So hold on. What you said, attorney? You gonna fix that? Yeah, Harmony. We suing her. We suing Harmony. Yes, we are. And we had put Susan on the case. We took her off. Because Tina got a migraine today, so we took Susan off the lawsuit. That's what my lawyer said. But Harmony suing me. And who else on here? Oh, it's a bunch of y'all. Terry Lynn, I told y'all I was up in your live the other day counting all them people up in your chat. We dividing this number. How many members you got, Terry Lynn? Get down to some real figures. I mean, this is the biggest lawsuit in YouTube history. Give me my name back, Terry Lynn. Give me my name back. I need my name back. Until I get my name back, Terry Lynn, it is a war. So... Susan, she put you on her list. I got you on her lawsuit because you subscribed to her. If you subscribe to Terry Lynn, you getting sued. If you are a member, you double sued. You are the people that are paying this bill. Y'all are paying this. I'm retiring off these numbers right here. Thanks, Terry Lynn. You just retired my whole lineage. Cranky, how you doing? I'm taking names. I'm not playing. My lawyer, come on. Who got a lawyer with official stuff like this? Do you see this? Look at this. Look, this how good my lawyer is. Look. I got that legit shit going on over here. Y'all, let me get out of here. Let me get to work. Because they're going to be like, Danny, we was watching you on live saying how you knew you was going to be late for work. Let me drink this water. Because even though I work in a restaurant, it might be all I get to eat today. You be like, how you eating water? You know what? I can't. Y'all, see, I'm going to be talking. Let me get up out of here, y'all, this morning. I've loved y'all this morning. Bougie, I can't. Okay. Hey, what you want to see these official documents, Terry Lynn? See, that's your. See, Terry Lynn, you be demanding too much. Don't worry. Tonight, my lawyer is coming. They speaking. My lawyer is coming on and speaking tonight. He's done. He's done, Terry Lynn. Done. Lawsuit full of fact. Lawsuit full of fact. Oh, Tina, they sending nothing but love to you because you better not be reading that chat. You better not be reading that chat. You better be getting some rest with your eyes. You can just listen. Have your earbud in or something. And we sending you love, sis. We miss you. We love you. Get well soon. Emmy Lou, all of my moms. It's all love. It's all love to all y'all in the chat. And even with this big lawsuit going on, I still love you. I still love you. You're still my sisters. And when you write the check, just put in a memo that you still love me too, okay? Just make sure you do that. Please make sure you do that. And please, the next time we come into each other's presence, let me know what banks you guys are at, because I want to get me some bank accounts there too, because I want to make sure I make it very easy to get this check. I need it. Don't send it through super chats and stuff, because I don't want nobody getting none of this money but me. I need it all sent directly to me. I'm gonna set up a crypto and everything. But we're gonna do that later. We'll talk about that later. I love you guys. Give me my name back, Terry Lynn. Give me my name back. I need my name back, Terry Lynn. Terry Lynn? I need my name back. My mama love you. Give her a good whooping while I'm at work. All right, hold on. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:21. I really got to go. I'm telling you, I'm about to be laughing when I get up in there, because they know I'm a fool. All right, y'all. I'm gone. See ya. Love ya.